On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
I'm not your work husband.
JR is very much my work husband. You know what I'm saying? Look at Rilla covering up right now. But my point is that, and if anybody has ever heard me speak about homosexuality on, like, for example, my own personal channel, I rock with them. Listen, it's an individual thing. The lifestyle was completely separate from the person. I work with some super dope people. Do I agree with the lifestyle? No. Am I going to treat them any differently? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Do I joke on them individually or, perpetuate any kind of hate speech towards them? Nah, I don't do that at all. But at the same time, when we all laughing and we having fun, and I'm talking about Eric Benet, I'm very much gonna joke about the fact that is when he walks and he don't have no shoes on, you know what I'm saying, and his pants be hitting against his ankles. That is a funny thing. I don't know why, but that is one of the funniest things that's in my mind, and I don't know why.
It's very
nobody is above the joke.
And I say that as a birth church.
One at a time. One at a time.
All in the church.
The audience can't hear us unless we talking.
Yeah, you say there's pimps all in the church, and then you question me and my Christianity. But then when Anton laughs about what you believe in,
hold on, River.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all.
But then when Anton make jokes about what you believe in, then it's a problem. Like you literally said on this show 10 minutes ago, this is a sensitive subject and I don't really want to talk to you guys about it because you'll be so sensitive about it. And we're like, no, we're used to people coming for Christianity. So we can talk about it. We can joke about it. You don't have to believe it. Like I said, God gives us free will. So you free nilly-willy to go to any belief system. I'm not hating.
Are you saying
I'm giving him the same grace?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
can
ahead.
I say something?
Saying,
I see that she has that loaded to then put me in the same position to say, see, now you see what I was saying, because when it was against me and my religion, now you and yours, because one, I never said that was me, as in I never said that I do all of these things that I speak about, but two.
Hold on.
No, I said I'm an earthy person, but I said that there's levels to this. But also, two, the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm not literally offended. Like, I'm not literally upset. I'm literally not emotional. I'm talking to you about it. I've been joking about it. I literally am the person who started the conversation. If I was so emotional, I may have used the wrong. Maybe you guys misinterpreted when I said the word triggered. Maybe you took it seriously, like I'm saying, like, oh yeah, they knew it. No, it wasn't like that. I literally was saying, like, I was just surprised that you were saying these things about a large community of people just because of how intelligent you are. When you were saying stuff like they don't wear deodorant and they don't wear this. That's what I
intelligent. You did a whole show about it. You did a whole show about Anton, about you being triggered. So yeah, you.
I gotta see this.
No, I didn't.
This show
no, I didn't say that. I said I did a reaction. No, I said I did a reaction video. And
we don't even have to talk about the show because I didn't see it. But you just said
I have a question. I'm
not a Christian. I'm more of an earthy person. So I'll rock with it. But you just did the same thing, River. You're being extremely contradictory and hypocritical.
Okay. I have a question about earthy people, and I seen it.
Let her rock.
I got a question about earthy people that I seen in the comments. And people say that earthy people are into witchcraft. Oh, is that true? Is there any truth to that at all?
I think that's a deeper question to have. And because there's a lot of facets that go to that. There's a lot of things of what do you consider witchcraft? That's number one. Right. Number two, there's levels. Again, in everything that there's levels. Everybody doesn't do the same things. Just because people have, because the reason, this is the point that I was trying to get to before people were saying that I'm being so emotional and I'm not being fair and I'm being like hypocritical.
Well, you said yourself that you were triggered.
Hold on, okay, go ahead, Reb.
No, but this is just a point that I was trying to get to before, and I feel like it will maybe make you guys understand, right? When I think of earthy people, my perception of earthy people is going to be different than Anton's, right? When I think of earthy people, I think of Rastafari. That's earthy people to me. The definition of earthy people would be naturalists, people who lived a certain way, like as if before all of this technology was here, before like the advancement, they literally live like like I don't know how to explain it in terms of like just, you know, for the sake of this conversation, but just like, yeah, they're not gonna wear shoes when they're where they are in their grassland, because literally it's proven that when your feet are in the grass and in the ground, it literally like earths you. Like, and so there's a lot of and that's, so there's people who necessarily are earthy or naturalists, but they're actually Christians. So that's why I was saying what I was trying to, that's the point that I was trying to get to, that it's not just like a one size fits all, that these people are just walking around, you know, with chakras and doing tarot readings and all of these things. That's the main point that I was trying to get to, is that it depends on what your objective of earthy is, because some people just believe in a natural liberty, but their religion is not, like, earthy is not a religion, if that's what you're trying
Well,
to say.
here's the thing though, Riva, is that it's not okay. The joke is not personally about you.
But I'm not upset about the joke. Let me start over. I'm not upset
No,
about the
you
joke.
said you was triggered.
Well, that's why I said I think that you guys didn't understand what I meant when I said the word triggered, because I'm a very jovial person. I laugh a lot. So I was saying that they were like, oh, I said that the people in my comments said, oh, she was triggered because I made a face when you said something. I didn't even respond. And just to go back, the video that I reacted to, it was a whole long video. You said one comment about like earthy, and I was like, earthy? And then they were like, ooh, she's triggered. And I even said that to you just now in a joking manner. So I don't want it to be this one thing where it's like, oh, don't be so emotional, don't be so touchy, because it really was not that. And I'm a real person. I'm gonna own, like, I take accountability for everything. It really was not that type of situation. So I just want to.
I'll say this. I'll say this.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back to the question.
I always say in a debate, I attack the argument and not the person, right? I do believe in joking and having fun and stuff like that, but I, you know, unless it's like a guy that I felt like have a personal agenda or something like that, I don't really go in, especially on girls. Sometimes I do get out of hand, you know, and I need to be, and even realer is like, Anton, you getting out of line on that part. You know, it's people that hold me accountable and stuff like that too, right? I'm not above reproach. But as it relates to like a group of people in general, right? I like gay jokes, for example. JR don't like it when I call him my work husband, but
nah, I'm not your work husband.
JR is very much my work husband. You know what I'm saying? Look at Rilla covering up right now. But my point is that, and if anybody has ever heard me speak about homosexuality on, like, for example, my own personal channel, I rock with them. Listen, it's an individual thing. The lifestyle was completely separate from the person. I work with some super dope people. Do I agree with the lifestyle? No. Am I going to treat them any differently? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Do I joke on them individually or, you know, perpetuate any kind of hate speech towards them? Nah, I don't do that at all. But at the same time, when we all laughing and we having fun, and I'm talking about Eric Benet, I'm very much going to joke about the fact that is when he walks and he don't have no shoes on, you know what I'm saying? And his pants be hitting against his ankles. That is a funny thing. I don't know why, but that is one of the funniest things that's in my mind, and I don't know why.